Hi everyone, today I want to do a soft, subtle, smoky brown look using mostly matte cosmetics, a bit of Urban Decay in there as well. First thing we're going to do, put a base on, and I'm using Urban Decay Primer Potion, and we're just going to put a little bit on each eyelid. I'm going to rub this in with my finger. I'm going to use my ring finger. Made the effort to remember to use it. Don't use your index finger for this or your middle finger, because you put too much pressure on and you can stretch the skin and cause premature wrinkling. Nobody wants that at age 23 like me. Okay, and I will just apologise for the plaster on my finger. It is a clean one though, but I cut myself on a tin can, so such is life. Right, and I'm going to take first of all my 227 brush from MAC, which is a blending brush, and it's Inglot eyeshadow, which is a light neutral creamy colour. And I'm just going to start by putting that up to the brow bone, from the crease to the brow bone, so the top half of your eyelid. The brow bone, there we go. So the Urban Decay Primer Potion will put it right up to the brow bone because it's clear and you can't see it. There it is. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take this Sephora brush, which is number 9. It's an eyeshadow brush. It's a fluffy one, because you can get a thin, skinny, flat one, or you can get a fat. There you go. That's number 8. That's the flat one. That's not as good as the fat one. Bigger is better. Right, and the first eyeshadow we're going to take is this light brown here. Yeah, that one there. And that's called Crochet by MAC. I think it was limited edition actually, from one of their quads a couple of years back. Maybe free to be. Could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. But colours like Brulee, that would work well as well from MAC. Any matte light grey brown would work really well. We're going to put that on the first half of the lid. Just going to blend it in as I go along. And the same for the other eye. So we're going to use mostly matte colours here, if not all matte colours, and I think this is going to be a really good everyday look with a bit of a smoky edge to it. You know, I like giving smoky edges to everything, and I think just using a darker colour in the crease adds just a bit of depth. Personal preference, that's what I like. So you can always just avoid the darkest step. So using the same brush, I'm going to pick up MAC eyeshadow in Satin Taupe, which is the bottom one here. Oh, there's my clean plaster, not dirty. Right, so I'm just going to flip the brush over and use it again, and plonk that on the outer corner there, on the outer half. Just blending as I go along. Okay, and the darker colour, Satin Taupe, we're just going to create the shape that we want with the eyeshadow. So it's going to be a little bit bigger on the outside and on the inside. So it's going to start off low and move upwards. Just subtle, just gentle. So I don't think Satin Taupe's not matte. I think maybe it's, I don't know what it is, maybe it's a Velux Pearl, or maybe it's Frost, I don't know. But it doesn't look too shimmery, so it doesn't look too in your face. Right, so we're just blending the two eyeshadows together, and we're blending up and outwards. Okay, I'm going to take this MAC 224 brush for blending, and I'm just going to get some of the Inglot creamy eyeshadow again. I'm going to pick a little bit of that up and I'm going to work that into the inner corner. I'm just going to blend it up in the corner and up there. Same for the other one. And then I'm going to take a different blending brush. I'm going to take my Sephora blending brush, which is actually, I prefer this over the 224 because it's softer. 224 feels a bit sharp compared. It's number 18 from Sephora. It's a crease brush. And we're going to pick up some Showstopper eyeshadow, which is this dark brown at the bottom there. Just going to pick a little bit of that up, and we're going to work it into the crease there. So outer corner, very outer corner, and the crease. We're just blending this backwards and forwards. Use windscreen wiper motions where we'll go backwards and forwards. Like so. So we've darkened the crease without it being too dark and dramatic. For darker colours, I'd really recommend when you pick your colour up, just to give it a tap, you know, on the back of your hand or on the side of the pot or something. And what that does, that gets rid of excess, which means that any loose bits, once you start brushing it in, they're just going to fall down your face. So it's going to go and make you look like you've got massive bags under your eyes, or a moustache, or a beard if it goes that far. So tapping it just prevents the stray bits falling off, or it helps it along at least. Okay, see, I don't know why I'm making so much noise. Right, I like that, and I'm going to take my 227 from MAC and the creamy eyeshadow again. I'm obsessed with it, I think I'm buy some more already. And we're just going to work that back onto the brow bone. And we do this because it just stops the eyeshadow colour from going too high. We don't want it to go right up to the eyebrow. So we'll put it on at the start, act like a barrier. And it does just stop the colour from creeping a bit too high. And at the end, just to finish off with a look. There we go. Right, for the under eye, I'm going to no, I'm going to use an eyeliner. I'm going to use MAC Eye Kohl in Teddy. I've tried changing the light around in the room and bringing some more light in, but it's still a bit awkward. I'm just going to put this eye kohl on the lower lash line. Like so. There we go. Right. I'm going to come back to mascara, but for blusher I'm going to use MAC blush in Springsheen, which is this peachy colour here. So maybe a sheer tone shimmer or just a shimmer or a sheer tone, I'm not sure. So I'm going to work that into my cheeks. And then and mascara is going to be Benefit BadGal Lash. Being careful not to run over the time. For lips, I'd keep it something quite neutral, like a creamy gloss or something. And I think this is a really good everyday look, which is really nice for work. Okay. I hope you enjoyed.